দিকটি আমরা সম্পূর্ণভাবে ধরে রাখতে পারিনি। আমরা মানবাধিকারটা সেখানে সংরক্ষণ করতে পারিনি। ইতিপূর্বে আমাদের বেশ কিছু ব্যর্থতা আছে।
দুপুরের সময় আরও থাকছে।
ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজের বিপক্ষে চট্টগ্রাম টেস্টে বড় সংগ্রহের জন্য লড়ছে বাংলাদেশ। ক্যারিয়ারের ৮ম সেঞ্চুরি মুমিনুলের।
বিশুদ্ধ ব্রাশের তৈরি সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট ভাল্ব আরএফএল বাথরুম ফিটিংস।
নারী টি-20 বিশ্বকাপে দুটি সেমিফাইনাল হবে শুক্রবার। তুমি কখনোই
this morning from Kimar Roach, but since then, 24 for Emerald Kays, and Mominal yet another test 100. His eighth, 116 from 162, well supported by the captain Shakib, who's back in to lead the Tigers, 27 from 51 and 216 for 3. These are the wickets to fall. This was the third ball of the morning, his second Shumo Shaka, and what a wonderful delivery. And this was the Emerald Kays just before lunch. Really good catch. And then Mohammed Mithun, he looked like he was trying to get on with things a bit early after lunch. And a comfortable catch taken by Shane Dowrich. So those really are the only three to take wickets. Roach, Warwicken and Devendra Bishu, but Kimar Roach has been particularly good. An economy of 3.09 reflects how well he's bowled. He's been disciplined and he's led well from the front. Final chats then in the huddle before the Windies take the field for this last session on day one of the first test. Those are the two standing umpires. Richard Illingworth on the right, Alim Dar on the left. And the man of the moment, Mominul Haq, 116 not out. And just having a final word. Looks like more of a relaxing chat really with Shakib than talking about the game. And the crowd has been good here on day one. Working day, but the fans have made sure that they've come out and supported from very early on this morning. Lots will be on Craig Brathwaite's mind, how to create some pressure, build some dots and try and break through this Bangladesh lineup. Shakib Al Hasan, 27 not out from 51 balls, 2 boundaries, and 2 really crisp boundaries. Looks like a man who hasn't been out of cricket for the last 3 months. And then Mominul Haq, who hasn't been out of cricket for the last 3 months. And then Mominul Haq, 1-6. It's going to be the captain, Craig Brathwaite, who's going to continue from the runner end. He bowled 1 over before the lunch break. But managed to extract some turn and bounce. He's a part-time bowler, but takes wickets for a part-time bowler. They need to make sure that they play him with a keen eye. The way forward for the Windies this afternoon, Ishtiaq.
Surely, and both the batsmen in the crease, Shakib Al Hasan and Mominul Haq, would need to be initially, because the start of play after resumption goes off the back foot, and that's where Mithun missed out, because he was out immediately after lunch and he should have been a little bit more cautious. I thought it was Mithun who missed out on this occasion. He was looking good, looking solid, making the best opportunity of his drives well, but only for a single. And both these batsmen are complementing each other. It's the partnership, the little partnership that we saw between Mominul Haq and Mithun was nipped in the bud after Mithun played that outrageous stroke. But they seem to be carrying on well.
Happy Craig Brathwaite for Bangladesh left-handers to play that expansive drive. Now I like this field because he's got the man back. If they do hit it through, which they have a couple of times, there's a man back there. Now he's brought a man catching on a square cover. He's got a catching straight cover, and he's got the slip. I have to think twice now about playing that expansive drive. And look at that turn and bounce. He's got to try and pitch that up a little bit more, entice them into that drive. That's short. The thick outside edge. The first rounds after lunch for Bangladesh. After tea, sorry.
He's the senior pro, Saqib, the senior pro with this prolific Momin ul Haq. They need to really carry on from here. Drives a good-looking drive, and only for a single. So at the end of this 59th over, Bangladesh 220 for 3.
বাবা পেট ব্যথা
আবার অসুখে পড়ে গেল।
ডক্টরের কাছ থেকে শোনো, বারবার অসুখের কারণ স্ট্রং জীবাণু, হাত থেকে মুখে, তারপর পেট ব্যথা। এজন্যই লাইফ বয় স্ট্রং উইথ অ্যাক্টিভ সিলভার, যা দেয় 100% শক্তিশালী সুরক্ষা। লাইফ বয় স্ট্রং।
.220 for 3. Bangladesh. Shannon Gabriel, who's been rather ineffective so far on day one. He will be desperate to get some breakthroughs for the Windies. His captain will be desperate for him to do the same. 11 overs, cost 40. Nicely caressed through the offside.
Mominul's innings has been one of beautiful blend of caution and aggression. After the first dismissal of Shomo Sharka, the very second ball, things could have been a little bit dodgy for Bangladesh, but this little man made it sure that things were smooth, and he has been brilliant up until now.
He has been. He hates batting at Chittagong, doesn't he? Over 900 runs now in Test cricket. Double Nelson on the scoreboard. And his 8th Test match, yeah, and only his 14th innings. Average of over 80. So it tells you that it could be the long haul for the Windies if they don't manage to nip this guy out soon. Wonderful model of concentration. You mentioned a bit earlier about good mix of controlled aggression throughout the innings. And as we say that, it's the first wicket for Shannon Gabriel. Length outside the off stump. And just as we sing Mominul's praises, he flashes at one outside the off stump. And a comfortable catch taken by Shane Dowrich.
Oh, that was absolutely unnecessary, but that's exactly what happens when immediately after resumption you tend to become a little out of focus, and that shot he wouldn't have played earlier. I think that was something that he'll regret. Anyways, Momin ul Haq, 120, walking back slowly into the pavilion.
Mushfiqur Rahim, his 65th Test match, 3,969 runs at a quality average of 35.8. That 219 came in the last Test match against Zimbabwe at Dhaka last week. The reason he's there is because Mominal, just as we were singing his praises and talking about what a model of concentration he is, he wafts at one outside the off stump, and confirmation from Ultra Edge that it was just a little tickle. Disappointed Mominal Hut, and once again a real good innings for Bangladesh. Rahim on strike. Full toss, first up. And he helps himself to fall.
And that was a hit-me ball. Shannon Gabriel bowled a full toss, and all that Mushfiqur Rahim could do was oblige. Beautifully placed there. Through point for 4.
Well, this little man is in tip-top form, and he's not going to miss out on a low full toss outside the off stump. First up. Solidly behind that. Mammoth 10-hour innings in Dhaka last week. Really brought Bangladesh back into the game and set up a really important victory that tied the series against Zimbabwe. Nicely bowled, inside edge. And even without it, I think that would have been pretty high. Having a discussion, and he wants it, Shannon Gabriel, and he's gone for the review, Craig Brathwaite.
Okay, on-field decision not out. Can we start with the front foot, please? It's a fair delivery. Can you go on to front on spin vision, please? Okay, can you just rock and roll? Rock and roll. Give me a side-on angle, please. Okay, that's fine. Forward. Roll forward, go back. Yeah, go back. Okay, can you go back again, please? Yeah. Okay, bat brushes the pad and roll forward, roll forward. Flat line when the ball passes the bat. Can you go to ball tracking when you're ready, please? Tracking coming up. Back in line. Wickets hitting. Alim, you may have to reverse your decision. You're on camera.
By the Windies, Alim Dar has his decision overturned, and Shannon Gabriel knew straight away that he had his man. Mushfiqur Rahim goes for 4. Bangladesh now 226 for 5. Mamdullah Riyad strides to the crease. Also in good form, 100 in his last innings, 42 matches, 2,237 runs, and a best of 115. Now, this originally had been given not out by Alim Dar, and my sentiments were that he had got an inside edge. But he was confident that it wasn't, and a really good review by the Windies. He's brushed his pad with the bottom of the bat, and that's turned it, and the ball's gone just inside there, and it's cannoning into the middle stump. You've got to give credit to Shannon Gabriel. He immediately went to
continuing from very left in Dhaka, and he needs to combine with Saqib and put up a good partnership. An easy single there for Saqib.
Keep it up, Joy.
Well, a couple of moments ago, 222 for 3 Bangladesh, and now 227 for 5. And Shannon Gabriel has come to the party.
Yeah.
Abdullah Riyad comes on strike for the first time, and it's going to be interesting just to see how much problems Craig Brathwaite might create for the right-handers.
Keep going, boy. Keep going, I'm a jump.
Down the wicket, in the air, but nobody there to take it. 61 gone, 228 for 5.
Oh boy.
ভোট পাবে না যতই বাঁধো তুমুল জোট শান্তি মিছিলে তুমি ছিলে না থাকতে হও নিরুদ্দেশ শান্তি চাই শান্তি জিতলে জিতবে দে শান্তি জিতলে জিতবে দে
A healthy scorecard for Bangladesh. It was a lot healthier 2 overs ago, until the man who's got the ball in hand now, Shannon Gabriel, struck with 2 really important wickets in an over. So the captain will be hoping that he's come back into his own.
Yes, his initial spell did give him. He gave quite a lot of runs. Couldn't maintain that same line that Kemar Roach was maintaining at south the off stump. He was guilty of pitching a few short deliveries, and as a result got hit. The 2 wickets. That was Mominul Haq immediately after lunch, and Mushfiq Rahim. I thought his bat was a little angled there, and got out LBW. A good review there from the West Indians.
That's nicely played. A bit of whip offered by Shannon Gabriel. He's had a tough morning so far. His first spell, the 5 overs for 28 runs. It's rather expensive. The second spell of 4 went for just 5 runs, but again didn't manage to penetrate. And this spell, even though he's gone for 15 in just 3.2 overs. What's important is that wickets column. He's registered, and he registered twice in the same over. That's a good bouncer, well watched by Mamdullah Riyad. Not sure this has got up as much as it should have from that length. You can see a comfortable leave by Mamdullah. Steve Rhodes, Bangladesh head coach, a couple of moments ago would have been a lot more comfortable in his chair there in the change room.
So important for both these senior campaigners to see the day through. All the batsmen looked comfortable. Mominul, of course, was class apart, but Mithun and even Imrul Kais looked solid as long as he was there. Look at that 28 centimeters away, as we can see the gap between the bat and pad. It was a bit away from the and it was easy catch on offer for Dowrich. Immediately after resumption, after tea.
What a brilliant delivery from Shannon Gabriel. Similar to the one that got Mushfiqur Rahim LBW. He's angling the ball into the right-hander. They're going to check the front foot no ball first. Wonderful delivery. Swinging back into the right-hander, and I think he was a little bit late on that as well. Mamdullah, and celebration for the West Indies. He's on for 3, and Bangladesh now 230 for 6.
ইফা থেকে স্টিক্স নিয়ে এলো টমেটো কেচাপ আর মশলা মাস্তির মজাদার স্বাদ। ছোট্ট ব্রেক, ছোট্ট স্ন্যাক্স।
Mahedi Hassan Miraj, just 17th test match, best of 68. That was against Zimbabwe. Average of 19.4. He would want to improve on that because he can hold the bat. The reason why he's out there is because of this. That is a beautiful delivery. It would have been LBW anyway, I'm sure, had it not cannoned into the stumps. But Shannon Gabriel has certainly come to the party now. He's bowled better with the older ball, better control, good movement through the air. 222 for 3 has now become 230 for 6. A good finish to the over, 230 for 6.
jam.
Shannon Gabriel, 3 for 6 in 9 balls. Ripped a huge hole in this Bangladesh batting lineup. A lot of pressure now on the captain, Shakib Al Hassan. Tremendous fight back this by the visitors. Does beg the question as to whether Craig Brathwaite should still be bowling at the other end, given the hole that has been punched in this middle order by Gabriel. Maybe a frontline bowler perhaps should be utilised. Off spinner, of course, in action with the left-hander batting. Atta Ali Khan alongside me. Good afternoon to you, Atta. And well, it's been a real jolt to the system, this, hasn't it, for Bangladesh?
Oh, lovely palm and jam.
It's just been wonderful display of fast bowling. Even on a surface which has been looking good for batting, never take anything away from the seamers. If they can hit the right areas, if they can manage to reverse the ball, they can still dent hopes. And that's exactly what has happened. Shannon Gabriel struggled in his first spell, but when he came back and knocked over one, at one stage Bangladesh were sitting pretty at 222 for 3, and all of a sudden find themselves 6 down for 230. Incredible. That's what Test cricket is all about. Absolutely brilliant from Shannon Gabriel, and that's the reason why my fellow commentator Brian Margatroy feels that perhaps the ball can be tossed to Kima Roach from this stand also. 231 for 6.
অস্ট্রেলিয়া ও নিউজিল্যান্ড সহ বিশ্বসেরা আধুনিক ফার্মে খাঁটি গরু খাঁটি দুধ থেকে তৈরি হয় ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। গরু খাঁটি তো দুধও খাঁটি।
All was rosy in the garden for Bangladesh, and all of a sudden Shannon Gabriel has just gone bang, bang, bang. This spell, 4 overs, 3 for 15, and it's turned this test match on its head. A lot of responsibility on that man's shoulders now, Shakib Al Hassan. Remember, this is his comeback match after injury as well. 2 slips and a gully in position. Good shot. Half stopped in the covers. They'll come back for 2. Well, I mentioned at the outset today, Atta, that Shannon Gabriel has been in red-hot form over the past year or so. His top 4 bowling performances in Test match cricket have all come in the last 18 months, including that 13-wicket haul against Sri Lanka in June. He was off colour in the first session, there's no question about that. Really ragged opening spell from him, but look at the way he's bounced back. Tremendous stuff. That's 118 Test wickets now for the big man. He's looked a handful in the last session and a bit, particularly since tea. Remember, he roughed up Mohammed Mitten as well in the afternoon session. Looking for 2. Well, Mehdi Hassan was certainly looking for 2 to get to the other end, but 1 is all they'll get. A little bit of a limp on there, Shannon Gabriel, and the West Indies will certainly be hoping there's nothing wrong with him. But this just emphasises the way he's improved after that first spell. He was certainly not at his best before lunch.
Well, he's not. What has impressed me was the way he bowled especially in this spell. He's bowled quick. Yeah, I think he's just done something. I hope he's okay because he's looks really good and threatening in this spell. He has bowled quick. He has got the ball to reverse, and he's bowled at the right area. He's gone a few runs, but that doesn't really matter because what matters is the number of wickets that he has taken in this as well. He's picked up 3. And his outstanding comeback from Shannon Gabriel.
I think he's got a little bit of an issue with his toe on that front foot, the left foot. Let's have a look at the 3 wickets that he's taken so far.
Wide delivery chase by Mominul. This was on the pads. That's gone straight in. I thought that was certainly a bit of a reverse from Shannon Gabriel. What I enjoyed, especially the last 2 wickets, that was attacking the stumps, forcing the batsman, the new batsman, to play the deliveries. Yes, Mominul looked good for a while, for a long time, but he flashed at one that should have been left alone. But it always goes in favor of the bowlers, who forces the batsman to play that kind of a shot, even though you're well set on 100 plus. He's been certainly very good with the ball, especially with the old ball, and he's bowled from really good speed here also. He's above 140 on a number of occasions, and that difference, just a 10-kilometer difference, is such a big difference. It starts with 137, 135, and racks it up to 144. Makes a big difference, and then goes back to 134. Fastest has been 148.2.
He's hit the bat hard today, no question about that. Look at the average speed, in excess of 140 kilometers an hour. Serious wheels. Bowled! Shakib goes! Gabriel's done it again. 4 wickets in this spell. Fantastic bowling from the big fella. And all of a sudden, Bangladesh are on their knees. They've lost 4 wickets for 13 runs, and all of them have gone to Shannon Gabriel.
And in just 15 deliveries, he's knocked over 4 batsmen. Perhaps just a bit of an inside edge, and goes on to clip the top of the middle stump. What a spell this is turning out to be. Shakib goes for a well-made 34. Bangladesh 7 down for 235.
তোরা দেখ দেখ দেখতে চাহিয়া কৃষককে যে পানি দেয় গাজী পাম্প দিয়া কৃষক দেখ
গাজী পানির পাম্প দামে সস্তা
কৃষকের আস্থা।
Naeem Hassan, local boy and on debut, just short of his 18th birthday, and he is in to face the fire. Shannon Gabriel, a 4th wicket for him in this spell. Tremendous bowling, maybe a touch of inside edge, possibly, but well, just emphasises the point that Atta Ali Khan was making a little earlier. Gabriel in this spell has attacked the stumps, and he's got his value for it.
And he's bowled quick. He's got the ball to reverse, and he's hit the right areas. In comes the debutant from Chattogram.
Two slip in a gully and plays a man at forward short leg. What a spell this is turning out to be.
Another successful over for Gabriel. Aim Hassan wanting to get off the mark. He'll have to wait. 235 for 7.
So, let's go, like.
Shannon Gabriel's post-tee spell, 5 overs, 4 for 19. Real game breaker. I always say, though, don't judge a pitch until you've seen both sides bat on it. See how the West Indies get on. A little bit frantic out there with these two relatively young players at the crease. There's a lot of rattle now from the West Indies. They're laughing and enjoying themselves in the field, and why not, given the way they've managed to turn this match on its head.
Early nerves. They need to have a bit of a chat because they look like they want to take runs of each and every delivery. Mind you, Mehdi Hassan did have a good time with the bat in that last test match against Zimbabwe. So he can surely bat.
Yes, he got 68 not out and 27 not out in that match. Brathwaite still operating, and look at that. That's gone through the top of the pitch. Big turn. Again, encouraging signs as far as Bangladesh are concerned there, with 4 spinners in their lineup.
Yeah, Mehdi Hassan also picked up 5 for 38 in the second innings, in the Zimbabwean second innings. So he had a wonderful time with the bat and ball, and I'm sure they'll be looking at what the spinners have done. But it's the seamer that has hurt them mostly. Shannon Gabriel.
Yes, man, that's it, man. Good pressure. Keep going, boy. Keep going wrong.
End of the over, a single from it, 236 for 7.
চ্যালেঞ্জ নিয়ে খেলতে হবে, বুঝছিস? চ্যালেঞ্জ নিয়ে।
How about that graphic for a tale of contrasts? First and second sessions belonging to the batting side emphatically. Since tea, things have flipped 180 degrees. Well, this is Gabriel's 6th over now, but you try getting the ball out of his hand with the way things are going for him.
He's bowled well. He's really bowled well. Let's have a look at the batting card. Mominul stands out with that 8 test match 100. starts for Imran Kais, Mithun, Shakib, but nobody going to convert that into a big one. Mominul also picking up his 4th Test match 100 this year. And the only other player who's done this year has been Virat Kohli, who did it in 18 innings. Mominul, only 13 innings. I've been having a really wonderful time with the bat, but at the moment, it's all about Shannon Gabriel.
Let's pick you up about what you said there in terms of Mominul, because it's incredible to think that those hundreds, despite the fact that he only got 16 runs in 4 innings in Caribbean. Look at that gap between bat and pad. Shakib Al Hassan, the reason he was dismissed, maybe just the hint of an inside edge there as well, but the driver coaching horses through that gap, unfortunately, and that's why Bangladesh captain finds himself sitting on his backside rather than still out in the middle. Oh, and a little bit of glove there, maybe, was there? Dowrich dives, and there was glove. It's gone for 4, but this is what pace does. It just inconveniences players, makes them play rashly. And Mehedi Hassan, fortunate.
That could easily would have been a 5-wicket haul for Shannon Gabriel. He's lucky, very lucky. Off the gloves. The moment these two have come together, it looks like they want to score runs. And it's not only a question of scoring, as you offer to the bowler that is, I'm willing to spend time in the middle, and I want to make it a little bit more difficult for you to take my wicket. Now an extra fielder goes at leg gully, and rightly so. Why not? Because they are trying to attack and taking on someone like Shannon Gabriel, who's bowled beautifully, especially in this spell.
Have another look at that hook shot from a couple of balls ago. It's too high for Mehedi Hassan to try and control that shot. Dowrich flying through the air with the greatest of ease, but he wasn't able to pull it in with his left hand.
We mentioned about his exploits with the bat in the last Test match, staying unbeaten in both the innings. Important for him to ensure that he stays around.
They'll take runs here. Couple for Mehedi. He actually passed 1,000 first-class runs during that test in Mirpur. He's about 27 with the bat in first-class cricket, with 7 half-centuries, so he certainly knows which end of the bat to hold. Atta?
Yeah, came to the scene is when he performed really well in that ICC Under-19 World Cup, which was hosted by Bangladesh. Was player of the series, runs with the bat, I think it was 242 runs, and wickets also. So you can certainly bat. Look at the length, 47.45, so he's pitched it up. That has been the key. Good looking shot off the back foot. He'll keep the strike. 243 for 7.
গাজী টায়ার, নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Brathwaite continues. Has got the odd ball to turn very sharply. Shannon Gabriel, meanwhile, has gone through 6 overs in this spell. I wonder how much longer he's going to be operating for, or whether perhaps Brathwaite will consider switching to Kemar Roach. Oh, big spin! Goodness me, that's turned sharply. It may have hit Mehedi just outside the line of the off stump.
Well, he certainly turned the ball sharply than any other spinner so far in this innings. Probably that's the reason why he feels that he should be in the attack.
Two balls ago. Have a look at how sharply this ball turns. Goodness me. No appeal for LBW. Turning too much, I think.
I did a little bit too much. When the ball is doing a little bit too much, it's fine, because the batsmen know that they can survive. The problem is that not every ball is turning. So they need to be extra watchful, just like that. Ensure that they play with dead defense. There are fielders, there are one in the slip, one at forward short leg. And nicely played. Right on top of it.
Well, you can't take your eyes off the match at the moment. 67 overs gone, 243 for 7.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Overs till the second new ball is due, but the West Indies will be hoping they'll be off the field long before that point. Kemar Roach coming back from the media end, the UCB end of this Zahoor Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium. Picked up the first wicket of the day in the opening over of this test match. Into the attack in place of Shannon Gabriel, and what a spell that has been from Gabriel. 6 overs, 4 for 26 after tea to really break the back of Bangladesh's middle order.
And we saw that the change of lengths, especially in his last spell, big difference, almost a meter closer to the batsman.
First runs in test match cricket, or first run I should say, singular for Naeem Hassan. He'll be a relieved young man.
Has been picked up because the selectors feel that he can offer quite a lot with the ball. He's a tall right-arm orthodox off spinner, and so far what we have seen the spinners have done on the surface, he'll be probably be looking forward to his own bowling at the moment. Job with the bat. And I'm sure Bangladesh would have been very comfortable before that spell. 374, the average first innings total at this ground. Surely they would have hoped to continue in that fashion and end up scoring really on the heavier side. But Shannon Gabriel had different ideas altogether.
Upish, but it's gone for 4. finding the gap between gully and backward point. Mehedi, well, we know he likes to play his shots. He was given some width here and he took advantage.
Was not in control, it was uppish. Was lucky the ball flew in the no man's land. And he picks up a boundary. Important run for Bangladesh. He likes to play shots. He's moved to 13 of 18 deliveries.
Shannon Gabriel's spell first thing this morning, 5 overs for 28, was wayward. You can see it there on the left-hand side of your screen. And on the right-hand side of your screen, you can see that he mixed things up a little bit. He was happy to use the short ball, but also good success. Graphic, I think you can see that certainly 3 of the 4 wickets that he took were quite full in length. That's the end of the over. We'll come back to that. 249 for 7.
নির্যাস যা দেয় কোমল সুরভিত ত্বক নতুন লাক্স।
সাভারের আদলে রাজশাহী ও চট্টগ্রামে 2টি ট্যানারি শিল্প গড়ে তুলবে সরকার, বলেন প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা। নির্বাচন অবাধ ও নিরপেক্ষ করতে সাংবিধানিক কর্তব্য যথাযথভাবে পালনে আইনশৃঙ্খলা বাহিনীকে নির্দেশ দিলেন প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার। ভোট কেন্দ্র পাহারার নামে গৃহযুদ্ধের উস্কানি দিচ্ছে বিএনপি, বললেন ওবায়দুল কাদের। ওবামার বিচারক বলে এক বিচারকের সমালোচনা করায় প্রেসিডেন্ট ট্রাম্পকে তিরস্কার করলেন মার্কিন প্রধান বিচারপতি জন রবার্টস। এবং চট্টগ্রামে সিরিজের প্রথম টেস্টের প্রথম দিনে ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজের বিপক্ষে ব্যাট করছে বাংলাদেশ, মুমিনুলের 8ম টেস্ট শতক। আসসালামু আলাইকুম। বিটিভি ও বিটিভি ওয়ার্ল্ডের দুপুরের সংবাদে আপনাদের আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি। আমি তারানা আজিজ খান।
.503 against Zimbabwe in 2014 and 513 against Sri Lanka earlier this year. That's when they batted first. I should emphasise that. There have been plenty of other test matches since that Zimbabwe test in 2014.
Pretty far off from that number at the moment. They really have to fight it out in the middle. 251 for 7, and it's going to be a drinks break.
গাজী টায়ার, নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Welcome back to the Zohra Ahmad Chaudhary Stadium. What an engrossing first day's play it has been in this first test match of the UCB series powered by Walton. Wonderful turnaround by the West Indians. Have a look at the wickets to fall. This is the very first one. Off push at that one. Very easy take behind the wicket. Imrul Kayas wasn't too mind trying to play that shot. Couldn't keep it down. And then uncalled for. Really a shot that could have been avoided. And that was the third. Then I thought that even that shot was uncalled for. But this was a superb delivery. Not given initially, but on review it was. Mahmudullah got a jaffa from Shannon Gabriel, and he was on fire. And that was a slight little bit of an inside edge onto the top of off stump of Shakib Al Hassan. So those are the wickets that have gone down. The West Indians can be very proud of the fact that they've come back after being pegged back initially. 4 for 59 for that man. Shannon Gabriel has bowled with a lot of heart. Had the good support of Roach, Warwick and Bishu taking a wicket each. Players taking a bit of a rest, taking some drinks there, and .21 overs left in the day's play. It's going to
কি আজ্ঞা শালার মন না তোমারই তো মন এটা শালার মন hello 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 sambaram যায় কিভাবে
scampered single. Incidentally, Shannon Gabriel, we spotted him in the outfield, just going through a few loosening up exercises. It may well be that if required, he'll be taking the second new ball. I say warming up exercises. Certainly wouldn't have got cold out on the ground today, but it's not been stinking hot either. There's been no humidity to speak of. It's been very pleasant conditions for cricket indeed. Good bowled shot down the ground from Naeem Hassan. And they'll look for three and get them. That's good running as well.
Tajul Islam is surely looking every bit of a batsman. He's trying his level best, but this young man has shown that he has the talent. Tall, young off spinner, batting well. That was a lovely shot. Straight back past the bowler, and it was a well-ran three. And Tajul Islam looks very intent, comes down the wicket, and he drives straight back past the bowler. Tried hard to stop the ball. Would have gone straight if he hadn't come in the way. Bishu.
Good positive stuff from these two. They've now added 25 for the 9th wicket. Growing in confidence. And that's over mid-off. Another couple of runs at least, maybe more. They'll think about three. Oh, goodness me, Mehdi slipped. And then Watkins dropped the ball. Comedy of errors there in the end. All's well that ends well for Bangladesh, but it really should have been a run out.
That was belted away over mid-off was looking for four, but it was casually run two, and then when he was going for the third, scampering for the third, he was lucky there, just in time, got back just in time.
It was sloppy cricket all round, poor running between the wickets, and in the end, poor fielding. 286 for 8.
বড় ম্যাডাম আসছেন? আরে রহমান সাহেব এখানে?
হ্যাঁ, একটা ফাইল আটকে আছে। মনে হচ্ছে ম্যাডাম জামা কাপড়ের ব্যাপারে বেশ শৌখিন।
রোজই চকচকে নতুন কাপড় পরে আসে।
পারমিশনটা দিয়ে দিন, পুরো কাপড়ের দোকান এনে দেব।
আপনার কাগজপত্র ঠিক থাকলে পারমিশনটা এমনিই পেয়ে যাবেন। আর এটা নতুন কাপড় নয়, আদর্শ আর কাপড়ে আমি কখনো দাগ লাগতে দেই না।
নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বল, বারবার ধোয়ার পরও নতুন রিন।
Certainly been an entertaining 9th wicket partnership, this one. 27 it's yielded up to this point in time. The West Indies still will feel that they've bossed this session with the 5 wickets that they've taken, getting back into contention in this match after at one stage Bangladesh were 222 for 3. But 259 for 8, Bangladesh will be reasonably satisfied that they're getting up now towards very presentable score, particularly given the way we've seen the ball turn. One more over before the second new ball is due, and that over is going to be bowled by the leg spin of Devendra Bishu. Up goes the finger. Tajul goes. Is he going to review? He's just asking Naeem Hassan what he thinks.
Thank you. TV umpire director, LBW review. Decision on field out. Start with the front foot, please. Go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. Can you just freeze it with the first angle, please? That your first angle? Have you got anything else to show me? Other side, maybe? Please. Yeah, give me the opposite side angle, please. Go forward. Freeze it with the first angle. Okay, can you give me the stump camera, please? Stump camera view, please. Okay, can you just give me the first angle with the zoomer on, please? First angle with the zoomer on. First side on angle, yeah. Okay, freeze it with the zoomer on, please. That's the first angle. Can you put the zoomer, please? Zoomed on. Yeah, okay, I'm happy. Go ahead, please. It's a fair delivery. Okay, go ahead, please. There's something behind the popping crease. Okay. Yeah, go to front on spin vision, please. Okay, no bat involved. No bat involved. Can you go to ball tracking when you're ready, please? Okay, can you just rock and roll again until you finishes? Just waiting for ball tracking, Alim. Still waiting for the ball tracking, Alim. Param, I'm waiting for the ball tracking, Param. Okay, thank you. Okay, give me some other pictures until you sort out the ball tracking. Like front on spin vision again. Alim's still waiting for the ball tracking, Malim. I want to see the picture. Yes, it's coming now. Impact in line. Wickets missing, Alim. Wickets missing. Can I have the on-field umpire on camera, please? Alim, you may reverse your decision. You're on screen, please.
Well, the decision's been overturned. For the ball turning past leg stump, so it was a good review, that one, in the end. Although I have to say, whether it should have been a legal delivery or not is another issue. I'm really not convinced that Devendra Bishu had anything behind the line there. So on we go. Over mid-off. Not middled by any stretch of the imagination, but Tijal will get a couple more.
They'll try and make best use of the spinners for as long as they bowl before the new ball bowlers come in. Tajul Islam is moving out of his crease and Yeah. Oh. He tried to late cut, was it? Lucky there. Didn't get the ball, didn't get the edge.
Keep going, Nata. Keep going, Nata. Oh, catch it.
He's happy to play his shots, Tygel. He's a deep mid-wicket, a long on, and a deep cover in position.
Catch it. Moving so. Get.
This will be very frustrating for the West Indies. Got to 259 for 8. Not being able to finish Bangladesh off quickly.
Oh, fire.
End of the over, 2 runs from it. New ball's due, 288 for 8.
I give up.
ইফাদ প্রিমিয়াম ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার, শুরু হোক বিশুদ্ধতায়।
ইফা থেকে স্টিক্স নিয়ে এলো টমেটো কেচাপ আর মশলা মাস্তির মজাদার স্বাদ। ছোট্ট ব্রেক, ছোট্ট স্ন্যাক্স।
Fourth umpire Masuda Rahman has brought out the new ball. It hasn't been taken as yet.
Keep going, Joe.
Apologies for the slight technical issues we're having at the moment.
There was some message from the dressing room, perhaps, and for the batsmen to get along with the game, try and give the whack. Before the fast bowlers come into play, because the inevitable, if they want the West Indies to come into bat, they can get at least a few overs to bowl at them.
Catch it, Eddie. Ball in, Joe.
Of course, if the West Indies can wrap things up in the next couple of overs, there's the awkward prospect for their openers of having to go out and negotiate a few overs themselves.
Ball in, Joe. Good stuff, Joey. There's quality stuff, Joey.
Suddenly the approach seems to be a little reversed, because they seem to be getting along with the game, but now they're a little more watchful than before.
End of the over, 81 gone, 288 for 8.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Shannon Gabriel all set to come into the attack from the media end, the UCB end of this Zahoor Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium, and the new ball being taken 1 over later than was due. 9 overs, a maximum of 9 overs left in the day's play. Gabriel hunting a 5-wicket haul. What a spell it was from Shannon Gabriel. Just after tea, 4 for 26 in a 6-over burst. Has had a little bit of a break since then, and all ready to go now. Two slips, a gully, and a forward short leg. Scample through for a bye. That'll be frustrating for the keeper, Shane Dowrich. Not easy to keep in these conditions with the ball keeping a little bit low.
Powerfully built, Shannon Gabriel was a man possessed immediately after tea, where he wrapped up leading batsman, 4 batsmen in succession, and that's when the team went into a bit of disarray from a position of relative comfort.
4 for 37 Bangladesh lost in that period. 5 for 37 in fact. You add in the loss of Mehdi Hassan. They went from 222 for 3 to 235 for 7. Then Mehdi Hassan and Naeem Hassan pull things around to an extent by adding 24. Or Mehdi Hassan was dismissed. Good effort this though by the youngster. It's about 10 days short of his 18th birthday. Naeem Hassan sticking around. He looked a bit jumpy when he first got out to the crease, but he's settled in nicely now. Wouldn't have faced too many bowlers as quick as Shannon Gabriel in his career though.
Yes, and he's been unnerved by the occasion. His first test match, his debut, should be butterflies in his stomach. But he seems to be a composed young man and is doing manfully. He's taken this side to a reasonably good, decent score. It was not looking too bright when he came into bat.
Bit of coaching from the non-strikers end from Tajul Islam for him. Just suggesting balls that wide outside the off stump, don't play at it.
And why not? Tajul Islam has every right to think that he is doing a batsman's job, and he is trying to impress the captain that he can be relied upon actually.
Partnership now worth 30. Been together for almost 10 overs actually.
He looked comfortable both against Kemar Roach and Shannon Gabriel when they were bowling with the old ball. And the youngster has got the right technique. He's going right behind the ball. He's not at any stage did he shy away from the short deliveries, and he looks as if he has the potential to become a good, decent late order batsman too.
A lovely shot, very wristy, punching the ball square of the wicket on the offside. Naeem Hassan, it's his second 4 in the end of the over. First with the new ball, 293 for 8.
Hooray! ইফা থেকে স্টিক্স নিয়ে এলো টমেটো কেচাপ আর মশলা মাস্তির মজাদার স্বাদ। ছোট্ট ব্রেক, ছোট্ট স্ন্যাক্স।
6 overs, 1 for 12 for Jamel Waddicombe, the left-arm spinner. He's out of the attack now, and to share the new ball with Shannon Gabriel, it's Kemar Roach. Ishtiaq was talking in the last over that this young man, Naeem Hassan, was shaping up quite nicely, and there's another illustration of what he's capable of. Very nicely timed shot, backward of square on the offside, bouncing the ball over the man, saving a single, and frustration for Gabriel. Now a chase for Gabriel. Tajul picks up 2.
And Tajul is also trying to do a little bit of a calypso. That was a shot that you often see the West Indians, the calypso off the hip. That looked nice.
Bit of Gordon Greenwich in that, wasn't it? Long-time opener for the West Indies in the 1970s and 80s. And at the start of the 90s as well.
And he's not afraid to go behind the ball. His defense is also, he's been watchful, and he's gone right behind, whether it's going back foot or front foot. He is not willing to give his wicket away that easy.
The average is about 12 in first-class cricket. Oh, what a fantastic shot that is. Wonderful on drive. And the fast bowler taking the second new ball. Take that.
Oh, that would surely make a Mominul Haq or a Saqib proud of that shot. What a wonderful shot. Confident, over the top, over long on. Look at that. Full flow of the bat.
And short and pulled away. And that brings up the 300. And when Bangladesh were 235 for 7, that looked a long way off. A very good effort indeed, particularly by this pair, who've now added 41 for the 9th wicket.
And both Naeem Hassan and Tajul Islam have looked very impressive. Not the least bit perturbed. Negotiating the pace and venom of both the fast bowlers, Kemar Roach and Shannon Gabriel.
End of the over, 7 from it, 300 for 8, Bangladesh.
Oh man, let me get home, man. Okay.
গাজী টায়ার, নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Precious partnership built here by Tajul Islam and Naeem Hassan, the debutant, 41 of 65 balls. This has been an excellent comeback by the Bangladeshis. such a riveting test match. One point in time, the Windies bowlers on top, Shannon Gabriel tearing through the middle order, and then the tail wagging here for Bangladesh. And they're looking pretty confident in maneuvering and manipulating the balls of Shannon Gabriel and Kima Roach, who have come in with the new ball, oozing with confidence. Particularly Tajul Islam has been an absolute revelation. And these are precious runs, value addition. We have not really seen much of this effort from the tail of Bangladesh batters in the past. They've been guilty of throwing away their wickets right at the end, but at the moment, I don't want to put the mockers on them, but they've done a sterling job so far, taking them over the 300 mark, coming to the end of the day's play. Shannon Gabriel, it's a bit tiring, into his 17th over, 4 for 64 so far. Muted appeal, possibly off the pads. They go for a single, and yes, the confirmation of that. Alim Dar signaling leg byes. Arthur, interestingly positioned this game. These two are doing exceedingly well.
I think it's a fantastic job. Brilliant partnership of 43, knowing that at one stage Windies must have thought that they would wrap up the innings pretty quickly and cheaply after they sent back Mominul, Shakib, Mushfiq and Mahmudullah. But this is a great fight back. I mean, two low order batsmen fighting it out. Mind you, second new ball already been taken. And they're bowling at a very good speed of last delivery, bowled by Shannon Gabriel, almost 145 Ks. This is really good.
Oh, that died on him to try to chop it away. And also this bit of a problem, we're having the lights fading, the natural light fading, as we have a look at that delivery once again, not really climbing up to the expected height. So with these two pacemen bowling, it might just interest the umpires in trying to bring an early end to the day's play. The light fades pretty fast during this time of the year, this part of the world in Chattogram. There you see the sun going behind those stands and the artificial lights taking effect. So it'll be touch and go. Maybe they'll have to revert to the spinners quickly. Delightfully done, but he's found the fielder in the deep.
Now this is a very good effort to make sure that they cross over the 300 mark. And it's the mindset also from these two youngsters, especially the man on strike, Naeem Hassan, local lad from Chattogram, making debut, has faced 53 deliveries. And he's looked composed. That has been very impressive. Brave enough to face up the seamers going behind the line has been very impressive. And what about that partnership, 44 now, of just 69 deliveries?
Oh, that cut him in half almost. Just jacking back enough. A little frustrating for Shannon Gabriel. It did well. That you can see that he's trying to land the ball on the seam. A little wobbly seam, but it's between bat and the thighs. Good ball.
I would expect the ball to do a bit for seamers once you have that second new ball in hand. He's been quite impressive in first-class career. Naeem Hassan, his highest score has been 43. He spent 124 minutes in the crease, faced 92 deliveries, made an unbeaten 43. For Chittagong division against Dhaka Metropolis this year.
Does well with that one. Just slightly over-pitched, almost Yorker length. And they scamper through for 2 runs. Good running. Completes the over. It's 305 for 8.
তোরা দেখ দেখ দেখতে চাহিয়া কৃষককে যে পানি দেয় গাজী পাম্প দিয়া কৃষক দেখ
গাজী পানির পাম্প দামে সস্তা
কৃষকের আস্থা।
Of course, the innings of note is Moin al-Haq, but take cognizance of those three at the bottom. 22, 23 not out, 24 not out. The tail is wagging for Bangladesh. What a lovely sight that is. Sun going down in the Bay of Bengal. And as expected, Warrican comes in. Down the wicket, has to check a shot. He's being very, very positive in his approach, Tajul Islam.
Yeah, he's looked to take on the bowlers straight away, changing bowling, but he's not afraid to go down the track straight away. And he's playing a really good knock here. Again, trying to play through the offside straight to the fielder. And he'll have a job in hand when he comes on to bowl, because there is quite a lot of purchase for the spinners.
That's why he's got a smile on his face. It's good to see. Very refreshing, the attitude of Tajul Islam. See, he's looking very calm, composed, relaxed. And even when he was in a spot of bother with that ball he had to check on, still had that little wry smile on his face. Telling his partner, I'm with you, just give me the support, we'll play out the day.
Yeah, what's interesting to note is that he looks very relaxed, very calm. To go out to his job with the bat. Now tries to play a reverse, pitched outside the leg stump. And that takes it out of the equation.
Well, that's what overconfidence can do for you. I think it's not the right time to go for a reverse, which is a high-risk shot, and almost paid the price. He'll do well. He's done all the hard work. It'll be a pity if he gets out late in this stage. You see, unnecessary, but it's got to be a little more careful like that. Negotiate the ball to its merit. 305 for 8.
আজকাল আবদারে বড় বাচ্চারা পিছিয়ে নেই, তবে কিচেন যখন গাজি স্টোভ তখন হরহামেশা এমন আবদার তো সইতেই হবে। গাজি স্টোভ একদিকে যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী, তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর। গাজি স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার।
Officially 5 more overs to go in the day, but we've got Shannon Gabriel continuing from this end, the UCB end, and it'll be interesting to see what the umpires think of it after he bowls the first ball. We'll soon find out. I mentioned the light fading here quite quickly, standing out of his ground, out of his crease. Jumps on that one and gets down on it. Alim Dar, I think, looking across his fellow umpire inquiringly.
Well, if someone has spoken to Shannon Gabriel that the batsman is actually batting outside his crease, way outside his crease, then he would certainly be hoping that he can surprise the batsman with some short pitch deliveries. He's been very comfortable once the ball is pitched up. Both the lower order batsmen have shown that they're more than capable to handle the seam and pace. There you go. How far he's standing outside his batting crease. There you go, short one. But get one extra fielder in the catching position on the onside would probably be a better idea, knowing that they want to try him with or test him with short ones.
Just looking at that, just can't understand the mindset of the batter here. You've got a pace bowler and you're reducing the space between the delivery point of the ball and when you're meeting it. So in effect, you're allowing him to put more pace on it. He's a yard closer. Rather, he stood his ground at the crease and make the bowler do the hard work. It's the fag end of the day. Bowlers tiring. Don't want to make things easier for them. Tajul Islam will be wary. He knows that he's done all the hard work. A slip being taken away now and is brought into leg slip position. So there will be an angle as he comes around the wicket to the left-hander. The ball sliding down the leg side and hoping that he's going to get a bit of glove or a bit of bat as he tries to glance it. Oh, good energy in that ball.
It had to happen. They want him to fend it off in that close-in position at the leg gully area. He's bowled quick. He's the one who's done most of the damage with the ball. And why not pitch a few short ones, especially the spinners? To move a very last moment to let it go to the keeper. All he wanted to do, Shannon Gabriel, the ball to do is come back in towards Tajul Islam.
Nice. Nicely controlled. The way he watched the ball come onto the bat, just opened the face up nicely. Help himself to another single.
Both these batsmen have played bravely, if I may say so. They've showed a lot of character, heart, to ensure that they get the score over 300 mark, and it's been outstanding. Partnership now 48. Really good, especially the youngster who's making his debut, moving on to 24.
Very frustrating for the bowlers.
Yeah, very useful contribution, Shamim. It's been, as you say, rightly say, that it can be frustrating for bowlers, for the Windies, to see too low order batsmen getting into some sort of partnership, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Crossing over to 300. At one stage, they would have hoped that they would have wrapped up the rest of the wickets and bowled Bangladesh out without them scoring or getting close to 300.
Hitting him outside the line of the leg stump. Not too much concern here. I think Naeem Hassan may have been hit in an unprotected part of the leg. A grimace on his face. But he's a sturdy old lad. He's going to ride that. Have a look at this again. Ball pitching outside leg and just over the yeah, that's the unprotected part between the top of the pads and that thigh pad. Ooh, can be painful. Ooh, needs a rub down. A little bit of an ice pack once it goes in, but he'll enjoy going back without losing his wicket. He has done a sterling job, a wonderful job for his team. Bangladesh fought back after that typhoon in the middle of the innings from the bowler on show. Gabriel took 4 wickets in the middle order, was uprooted. Again down the leg side, again no results with that one. 307 for 8.
সময় আর ফিরে পাবে না বিনা কারণে দ্বিধা করো না
ক্লোজ আপ অ্যান্টি জার্ম মাউথওয়াশের ফ্রেশ শক্তিতে নিঃশ্বাসের দুর্গন্ধের সাথে লড়াই করে 12 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত। যখন কাছে আসার সুযোগ পান আপনি বলেন ভাগ্যিস আজ ক্লোজ আপ দিয়ে ব্রাশ করেছিলাম।
Warrican's going to continue, but during the break between overs, we saw the light meter being brought out. I'm sure the umpire's going to have a quick look at it after the first delivery. Dillingworth has got the meter, I think. Maybe after the completion of this over, because the spinner is bowling. Tino, they've done well, the Bangladeshi tail.
They have indeed. Could easily have capitulated. A couple of decisions that Tygel's overturned with decision review system. So he stuck it out and shown a lot of character. Nicely played, a bit of width, and just cut away. And that brings up the 50 partnership between these two. 50 from 86. Contributions of 27 and 24 by Tygel and Naeem respectively. So they've really worked hard this evening.
Not just the 50 partnership for the 9th wicket. It's the time it has come when Bangladesh were under the cosh. 259 for 8. Now 309 for 8. Magnificent work here. And they want to stay there. Now a tickle. Was there a bit of bat on that? I think it's going to be signalled as... Is it? Yeah, leg by confirmed there. But the runs keep on coming and the Windies fielders will be frustrated with things like this.
And it looked at one stage like Bangladesh were going to be bowled out this evening, and the Windies get a chance with the bat. Oh, beautifully bowled. Ends the over. Well played as well. Stuck with the line. 87 gone. 310 for 8.
Well, understandably, Gabriel is going to be taken off, and Craig Brathwaite, who's bowled with a lot of heart, hasn't got a wicket, but look at the economy rate. 1 maiden, 7 over 14 runs. He's going to come back on. The two umpires met in the middle during the break and had a little bit of a chat. Thought they'd give it another over, see how it goes. And if he feels that Alimdar, if he can see the ball clearly from this end, he'll want to carry on.
This is the last ball of the last over. That's really gripped and turned.
That's going to be encouraging for Taijul Islam. He's going to be licking his lips. Come out tomorrow with that kind of help, purchase out of the wicket. He was just enjoying his batting, but I'm sure he's looking forward to his bowling.
I've not seen much of Tygel with the bat. Been very handy. Okay. After a few of those kind of heave-hos early on that nearly got him into trouble, he's been very, very mature.
Appreciated by his teammates. It's been a delight to watch. The crowds that's come in at the end of the day have really cherished and enjoyed this kind of batting. Very positive in intent, and he's been enjoying stroking the balls around the ground. It's magnificent stuff from Taijul Islam. Pitching it further up. I'm not getting underneath that one. The ball sticking over into the last ball of the 88th. Couple more overs to go. Can we complete that quota of 90 overs for the day? Chops that away and retains the strike. And the score ticks over to 315 for 8.
ভোট পাবে না যতই বাঁধো তুমুল জোট শান্তি মিছিলে তুমি কি ছিলে না শান্তি চাই শান্তি চাই শান্তি জিতলে জিতবে দেশ শান্তি জিতলে জিতবে
And that's what's transpired. 315 for 8. And the umpires have decided to call it a day due to bad light. 2 more overs were remaining in the day. But it's been a riveting day's play of Test cricket. These two can take a lot of kudos for the way they've maneuvered their team out of a trouble, building up a partnership of 56 runs of 95 balls. This session initially belonged to the Windies, but I must say sort of evened out by some batting prowess of these two in the middle. On stumps at first day, Bangladesh have managed to go to 315 for 8. Look at the batting card. Bangladesh skipper Shakib Hassan winning the toss, and straight away they're in trouble. Shomo Shaka went in the first over without bothering the scorers. That Imrul Kayas and Mominul Haq built up a good partnership. Mominul went on to make 120, and then the trouble started. The middle order just falling in quick succession to some wonderful bowling by Shannon Gabriel, but a wonderful fight back here. Some resilience shown by the Bangladeshi tail, and they've managed to take the score to 315 for the loss of 8 wickets. Well, partnerships, the second one of note, 104 runs, and then some pretty good ones too, 48 between Mominul and Mithun, and the captain matching with Mominul for 69. And then, of course, this very, very crucial and value addition partnership of 56, unbroken between Taijul and Hassan.
Yeah, they had a good start. First over, a breakthrough from Kemar Roach, a drop catch from his second over. But it was a bit of toil going forward from then. A couple of wickets for Warrican later in the day, Devendra Bishu. But the man who came into his own after lunch, Shannon Gabriel, a fantastic return at the end of the day. 4 for 69 from 18. And he really did break through the middle order of the Bangladesh lineup.
Right, we're all set downstairs. Let's go down and join Brian Murgatroyd.
Thanks very much. Yeah, 115 for 8 after 88 overs. Bangladesh, remember, winning the toss and deciding to bat. I've got Atta Ali Khan alongside me. Atta, where does the balance of power lie after that day's play?
I think Bangladesh just edged Windies out after that spell, the marvellous, magnificent spell of when he picked up, Shannon Gabriel picked up 4 wickets. Bangladesh looking solid at 222 for 3. But with that partnership, especially the one in progress at the moment, from the debutant Naeem Hassan and Taijul Islam, I think just taking the game away from Windies. It's still an open game, and I think having scored more than 300 runs on the first day is still a big statement, because I always feel that the first innings is so very crucial and important. In the end, Bangladesh will be happy that they have managed to score 300 runs and still batting.
Well, that's the third highest partnership of the innings, that one, for the 9th wicket. Very, very impressive indeed. It's been a day of fluctuating fortunes. I think that's fair to say. Bangladesh dominating in sessions 1 and 2, and then the West Indies fighting back after tea. Let's have a look at some highlights, and that's the first wicket to go down. Atta?
Atta is a feature for delivery. I thought he bowled really well in the right channel, and he really didn't push too far ahead. Shomo Shaka was unlucky to get out, but it was all about then. Initially it was Mominul, but that catching, this Windies will be disappointed to see that catch is dropped early on in the innings, because you knew that Imrul Kayas would try to hit few too many in the air. Even that, I mean, coming from a spinner in the second delivery, bowling a no ball, eventually had to pay the price because he went on to score 44. But what a lovely innings from Mominul Haq. Becomes only the second batsman this year to score 4 Test match 100. The other, Virat Kohli. So he really enjoys batting here.
Here's Imrul Kayas' dismissal right on the stroke of lunch, caught at short leg. And that was the drop catch. Mominul 67 when he was put down. And that was a very disappointing end from Mithun Ali.
Yeah, poor shot selections. It looked like a nothing shot, but things were going in his direction once Momin was batting and he picked up his 8 Test match 100. And he would have gone on for a few more. Shakib Al Hasan also looking really good to play. That's how he got himself dismissed, Momin ul Haq. Then that spell that I was talking about, Mushfiqur Rahim getting LBW, it was taken a review and it suggested that it would go on to hit the stumps.
Mahmudullah's dismissal, and this really was a purple patch for
পদক্ষেপ নিতে হবে সরকারকে, বলছে ভোক্তা অধিকার সংগঠন। সময় সংবাদের সঙ্গে আছি আমি ফারজানা মুমু।
বিআরবি কেবল অন্যতম বিশ্বে বাংলাদেশের শীর্ষে।
বিভিন্ন অভিযোগের বিষয়ে প্রমাণ ছাড়া আইন শৃঙ্খলা রক্ষা বাহিনীর বিরুদ্ধে ব্যবস্থা নেওয়া হবে না বলে জানিয়েছেন প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার কে.এম. নুরুল হুদা। জাতীয় নির্বাচন সামনে রেখে সকালে পুলিশ বাহিনীর সঙ্গে বৈঠকে নির্বাচনী কর্মকর্তাদের হয়রানি না করার নির্দেশ দেন সিইসি। এ সময় তিনি আরও জানান, 15 ডিসেম্বরের পর প্রতিটি এলাকায় ছোট ছোট দলে কাজ করবে সেনাবাহিনী।
জাতীয় সংসদ নির্বাচনের তফসিল ঘোষণার পর প্রথমবারের মতো আইনশৃঙ্খলা বিষয়ক বৈঠকে নির্বাচন কমিশন। বৃহস্পতিবার ইসি সচিবালয়ের অডিটোরিয়ামে অনুষ্ঠিত এই সভায় যোগ দেন পুলিশ মহাপরিদর্শক, বিভিন্ন রেঞ্জের উপমহাপরিদর্শক, মেট্রোপলিটন এলাকার কমিশনার ও সব জেলার পুলিশ সুপার। সভাপতির বক্তব্যে প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার বলেন, 1.5 মাসের জন্য কোনো বাহিনীর উপর খবরদারি কিংবা কর্তৃত্ব প্রতিষ্ঠা নয়, বরং সবাইকে সঙ্গে নিয়ে একটি সুষ্ঠু নির্বাচন সম্পন্ন করতে চায় কমিশন। অভিযোগ পেলেও তথ্য প্রমাণ ছাড়া কারো বিরুদ্ধে ব্যবস্থা নেওয়া হবে না বলেও পুলিশ বাহিনীকে আশ্বস্ত করেন তিনি।
দেশের জনগণের জনসাধারণের বৃহত্তম স্বার্থ রক্ষার তাগিদে আপনার দায়িত্ব পালন করবেন। আপনারা আমাদের অত্যন্ত নিবিড় নজরদারিতে থাকবেন। আপনাদের বিরুদ্ধে অভিযোগ আসবে, বলা যেতে পারে অভিযোগ আসা শুরু করেছে, কিন্তু তা নিয়ে আপনাদের আতঙ্কিত হওয়ার কোনো কারণ নেই। আপনাদের মনে রাখতে হবে যে নির্দোষ নিষ্প্রয়োজনে নিরীহ কোনো কর্মকর্তার কখনো আমরা কোনো ক্ষতি করবো না, কখনো আপনাদের সম্মানের জায়গা থেকে বদলি করে অন্য জায়গায় দেবো না। যদি না তার বিরুদ্ধে যে অভিযোগ আসবে সেটা যদি প্রমাণিত হয় এবং সঠিক হয়, তখনই কেবল আমরা সেই ব্যবস্থা নেব।
নির্বাচনী কর্মকর্তাদের বাড়ি বাড়ি গিয়ে তথ্য সংগ্রহ না করার নির্দেশ দিয়ে সিইসি বলেন, বিনা কারণে হয়রানি বন্ধ এবং নতুন করে দেয়া যাবে না কোনো রাজনৈতিক মামলা। মাঠের পরিবেশ পর্যবেক্ষণে 15 ডিসেম্বরের পর থেকে প্রতিটি এলাকায় সেনাবাহিনীর ছোট ছোট টিম পাঠানো হবে বলেও জানান তিনি।
নির্বাচন দ্বারা ভণ্ডুল করতে না পারে, কোনো রকমের নাশকতামূলক কর্মকাণ্ড করতে না পারে, সেরকম যদি কোনো ইভেন্ট থেকে থাকে তাদেরকে আলাদাভাবে শনাক্ত করে নির্বাচনের দায়িত্ব তারা না যেতে পারে সেটা করতে পারেন। কিন্তু ইট ডাজ নট মিন যে প্রত্যেকটা প্রিজাইডিং অফিসার, পোলিং অফিসার, প্রিজাইডিং অফিসার তাদের বাড়িতে দিকে যদি আপনারা খোঁজ খবর নেন, তাহলে তারা এটা বিব্রত বোধ করে এবং আমরা সেটা চাই না।
সভায় অবৈধ অস্ত্র উদ্ধার ও নির্বাচনী এলাকাগুলোর নিরাপত্তা জোরদার সহ পুলিশ বাহিনীকে দেওয়া হয় 12টি নির্দেশনা। বেলায়েত হোসাইন, সময় সংবাদ, ঢাকা।
নির্বাচনের তফসিল ঘোষণা করা হলেও ফৌজদারি মামলার আসামিদের গ্রেফতারে আইনত কোনো বাধা নেই বলে মনে করেন আইনজীবীরা। বরং ফৌজদারি মামলার আসামিরা গ্রেফতার না হলে পুলিশের ভূমিকা নিয়ে প্রশ্ন উঠতে পারে বলে মত তাদের। আর প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনারও বলছেন, ফৌজদারি মামলা বা আগের মামলার আসামিদের গ্রেফতারের ক্ষেত্রে তাদের কোনো বক্তব্য নেই। এদিকে পুলিশ বলছে, রাজনৈতিক বিবেচনায় নয়, ফৌজদারি মামলার আসামিদের গ্রেফতার করছেন তারা। খান মোহাম্মদ রুমেলের রিপোর্ট।
একাদশ জাতীয় সংসদ নির্বাচনের তফসিল ঘোষণার আগে থেকেই দলীয় নেতাকর্মীদের বিরুদ্ধে নির্বিচার মামলা ও গ্রেফতারের অভিযোগ করে আসছে বিএনপি। তফসিল ঘোষণার পরও রাজনৈতিক মামলায় গ্রেফতার দেখিয়ে হয়রানির অভিযোগ তুলে নির্বাচন কমিশনে কয়েক দফা তালিকা জমা দিয়েছে তারা। সবশেষ বুধবার 5 মনোনয়ন প্রত্যাশী সহ প্রায় 750 নেতাকর্মীকে রাজনৈতিক কারণে গ্রেফতার করা হয়েছে বলে তালিকা জমা দেয় দলটি। এই প্রেক্ষাপটে বৃহস্পতিবার আইন শৃঙ্খলা রক্ষা বাহিনীর ঊর্ধ্বতন কর্মকর্তাদের সঙ্গে বৈঠকে প্রয়োজনীয় নির্দেশনা দেন প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার।
যদি কেউ ফৌজদারি অপরাধের সাথে সম্পৃক্ত থেকে থাকে অথবা পূর্বে কোনো ফৌজদারি অপরাধের সাথে সম্পৃক্ত থেকে থাকে এবং তাদের বিরুদ্ধে যদি গ্রেপ্তারি পরোয়ানা থেকে থাকে, সেটা ভিন্ন কথা, সেখানে আমাদের হাত দেওয়ার কিছু নাই। প্রত্যেক এলাকার চিহ্নিত সন্ত্রাসী মস্তান সে যে দলের হোক না কেন, তার রাজনৈতিক পরিচয় যাই থাক না কেন, ইট ডাজ নট ম্যাটার। যদি এরকম থেকে থাকে তাদেরকে আলাদাভাবে চিহ্নিত করবেন। তাদের বিরুদ্ধে যদি কেস না থেকে থাকে কেস নেওয়ার দরকার নেই, কিন্তু জাস্ট কিপ দেম আন্ডার ইউর ক্লোজ ওয়াচ।
ফৌজদারি আইন বিশেষজ্ঞদের মতে নির্বাচনকালীন সময়ে পুলিশের চাকরি নির্বাচন কমিশনের ন্যস্ত হলেও তাদের রুটিন দায়িত্ব পালন করতেই হবে। কোনো অপরাধ সংঘটিত হলে সেই মামলার আসামিদের গ্রেফতার করার কোনো বিকল্প নেই।
পলিটিক্যাল যে বিষয়গুলো আছে সেটি তো উভয় পক্ষের কনসেনসাসের ব্যাপার, এবং সেখানে কোনো মিথ্যা মামলা আছে কিনা, ভুল মামলা আছে কিনা, সেগুলি স্ক্রুটিনি করার বিষয়। সেইগুলোর সঙ্গে পুলিশের নিয়মিত দায়িত্ব পালন যেটা, বা কোনো ফৌজদারি অপরাধ সংগঠিত হলে সেই অপরাধ দমনের জন্য প্রয়োজনীয় ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণের যে বিষয়াদি, সেটি তো পুলিশকে দায়িত্ব পালন করতেই হবে।
এদিকে পুলিশ বলছে রাজনৈতিক বিবেচনায় নয়, শুধু মামলার আসামিদের গ্রেফতার করেন তারা। এছাড়া নির্বাচন এলে অনেক তালিকাভুক্ত অপরাধীরাও প্রকাশ্যে আসেন। তাদের গ্রেফতার করা হলে সেটিকে রাজনৈতিক গ্রেফতার বলা কোনোভাবেই কাম্য নয়।
13-14 সালেও যে পেট্রোল বোমার যে কালচার ছিল, পেট্রোল বোমা ব্যবহার হয়েছে, ওই মামলাগুলোই এই তালিকায় এসছে। সাম্প্রতিক সময়ের যে সমস্ত মামলা আছে সেইখানে তদন্তে যাদের সম্পৃক্ততা, যারা ফৌজদারি অপরাধের সাথে জড়িত, শুধুমাত্র তাদেরকেই অন্তর্ভুক্ত করা হয়েছে।
তিনি আরো বলেন, রাজনৈতিক দমনপীড়ন পুলিশের কাজ নয়। নির্বাচন কমিশনের নির্দেশনায় একটি সুষ্ঠু ও গ্রহণযোগ্য নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠানে নিজেদের অর্পিত দায়িত্ব পালনে কাজ করছেন তারা। খান মোহাম্মদ রুমেল, সময় সংবাদ, ঢাকা।
এই মুহূর্তে নির্বাচন কমিশন সচিবালয়ে আছেন রিপোর্টার বেলায়েত হোসাইন। সেখানকার সবশেষ খবর জানতে সরাসরি চলে যাচ্ছি তার কাছে। বেলায়েত।
প্রথমে একটু বলে রাখি যে আজকে সকাল 10:30টার পর থেকে বিষয়ক যেই সভাটি শুরু করেছে নির্বাচন কমিশন, সেটি 2টার কিছু পর সেটি শেষ হয়েছে, এবং এই সভায় আজকে শুধুমাত্র পুলিশ সদস্যদেরকে ডাকা হয়েছে। একেবারে পুলিশের প্রধান, পুলিশের বিভিন্ন রেঞ্জের উপমহাপরিদর্শক এবং মেট্রোপলিটন এলাকাগুলোর কমিশনার এবং সকল জেলার পুলিশ সুপাররা আজকের এই বৈঠকে উপস্থিত ছিলেন। তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে মূলত একেবারে কাগজে কলমে 12টি নির্দেশনা দিয়েছেন প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার। এই 12টি নির্দেশনার মধ্যে এর আগেও জানিয়েছিলাম যে উল্লেখযোগ্য নির্দেশনা ছিল যে বিনা কারণে কাউকে যেন হয়রানি না করা হয়, তবে বলেছেন যে নির্বাচনের মাঠের পরিবেশ নিয়ন্ত্রণে রাখতে তারা যেন কঠোরভাবে তাদের দায়িত্ব পালন করে এবং কঠোর পদক্ষেপ গ্রহণ করে। এবং একটি আশ্বাস তাদেরকে দেওয়া হয়েছে যে যদি তাদের বিরুদ্ধে যদি কোনো ধরনের অভিযোগ আছে, সেই অভিযোগের প্রেক্ষিতে নির্বাচন কমিশন কোনো ব্যবস্থা নেবে না। নির্বাচন কমিশনের কাছে যদি তথ্য প্রমাণিত হয় যে কোনো পুলিশ সদস্য দোষী সাব্যস্ত হয়, সেক্ষেত্রে ব্যবস্থা নেবে। অর্থাৎ তথ্য প্রমাণ ছাড়া কারো বিরুদ্ধে কোনো ব্যবস্থা নেওয়া হবে না বলে পুলিশ সদস্যদেরকে আশ্বস্ত করেছেন। এর বাইরে আরেকটি কথা প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার বলে দিয়েছেন যে আসলে যারা নির্বাচনী কর্মকর্তা হিসেবে দায়িত্ব পালন করবেন তাদের বাড়ি বাড়ি গিয়ে তথ্য যেন সংগ্রহ না করা হয়, এটি প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার বলে দিয়েছেন। এবং বলা যায় যে আজকে জাতীয় সংসদ নির্বাচনের আগে এটি প্রথম আইন শৃঙ্খলা সভা, এবং এই সভায় শুধুমাত্র পুলিশ সদস্যদেরকে ডাকা হয়েছে। এরপর পর্যায়ক্রমে র্যাবের সদস্য, বিজিবির সদস্যদেরকেও ডাকা হবে এবং সবার সমন্বিত আরেকটি আইন শৃঙ্খলা বাহিনীর বৈঠক অনুষ্ঠিত হবে। এর বাইরে শনিবার থেকে যে নির্বাহী ম্যাজিস্ট্রেটরা নির্বাচনের মাঠে দায়িত্ব পালন করবেন তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে টানা 3 দিন ব্যাপী ব্রিফ করবে নির্বাচন কমিশন। আরেকটু বলে রাখতে চাই যে আজকে দুপুরের কিছু সময় আগে এখানে বিএনপির একটি প্রতিনিধি দল এখানে এসেছিল এবং তাদের পক্ষ থেকে বেশ কয়েকজন কর্মকর্তার বদলির প্রত্যাহারের দাবি তারা তুলে গিয়েছিল। তো সে বিষয়ে যদি এখন পর্যন্ত নির্বাচন কমিশনের পক্ষ থেকে কোনো কিছু বলা হয়নি, এবং তারা যদি আগামীকালকের মধ্যেও যদি কোনো ধরনের সিদ্ধান্ত দেয় সে বিষয়ে আপনাদের মাধ্যমে আমি জানিয়ে দিতে পারবো। তো এই ছিল আমার কাছে এখনকার মতো। মোমো।
নির্বাচন কমিশন সচিবালয় থেকে এতক্ষণ সবশেষ খবর জানাতে যোগ দিয়েছিলেন বেলায়েত হোসাইন। পুলিশ সুপার ও সচিব সহ অন্তত 65 জন কর্মকর্তার তালিকা নির্বাচন কমিশনে জমা দিয়ে তাদেরকে প্রত্যাহারের দাবি জানিয়েছে বিএনপি। দুপুরে বেশ কয়েকটি দাবি নিয়ে বিএনপির যুগ্ম মহাসচিব মোয়াজ্জেম হোসেন আলালের নেতৃত্বে বিএনপির একটি প্রতিনিধি দল যায় নির্বাচন কমিশন সচিবালয়ে। এ সময় দলটির পক্ষ থেকে বিভিন্ন অভিযোগ করা হয়। পরে সাংবাদিকদের তিনি জানান, একাদশ জাতীয় সংসদ নির্বাচনে লেভেল প্লেয়িং তৈরির ক্ষেত্রে নানা প্রতিবন্ধকতা তৈরি করা হচ্ছে। এছাড়া সিইসির নির্দেশনা বাস্তবায়ন হচ্ছে না বলেও অভিযোগ করেন আলাল।
এই সরকারের উন্নয়ন কর্মকাণ্ডের নামে পক্ষান্তরে নৌকা প্রতীকের পক্ষে প্রচার প্রচারণা সেগুলো অবিরাম চালিয়ে যাচ্ছে ডিসপ্লে বোর্ডের মাধ্যমে। খুলনার হরিণঘাটা থানার কিছু তথ্য আমাদের কাছে দালালিকভাবে এসেছে, সেটাও আজকে আমরা আপনাদেরকে দেব, পৌঁছে দেওয়ার ব্যবস্থা করছি আমরা। যেখানে ওইভাবে নির্বাচনী কর্মকর্তার নাম লিখে পাশে লেখা হয়েছে আওয়ামী লীগ, নাম লিখে পাশে লেখা হয়েছে বিএনপি, নাম লিখে পাশে লেখা হয়েছে জামাত, এবং এটা করেছে পুলিশের বিশেষ শাখা। মাঠটি প্রচণ্ড রকমের অসমতল এখনো, এবং আমরা যে নির্বাচনে অংশগ্রহণের যে প্রতিজ্ঞা করেছি সেটাকে ভঙ্গ করিয়ে এখান থেকে আমাদেরকে সরে যেতে বাধ্য করার মতো সকল উপাদান কেন যেন খুব তড়িঘড়ি করে করা হচ্ছে।
আওয়ামী লীগের সাধারণ সম্পাদক ওবায়দুল কাদের অভিযোগ করেছেন, আক্রমণাত্মক কথা বলে বিএনপি নির্বাচনের সুষ্ঠু পরিবেশ নষ্ট করছে। সকালে রাজধানীর একটি হোটেলে আন্তর্জাতিক একটি সেমিনারে যোগ দেওয়ার পর সাংবাদিকদের প্রশ্নের জবাবে একথা বলেন তিনি। এ সময় তারেক রহমানের ইশারাতেই ঐক্যফ্রন্ট চলছে বলেও মন্তব্য করেন ওবায়দুল কাদের।
ক্যান্ডে ক্যান্ডে 300 লোক 500 লোক থাকার অর্থ কি? তা আমরাও 300-500 লোক ক্যান্ডে ক্যান্ডে আমরা যদি ব্যবস্থা করি তাহলে কি হবে? ভোট হবে না গৃহযুদ্ধ হবে? বিএনপি আজ আক্রমণাত্মক ভাষা ব্যবহার করে নির্বাচনের সুন্দর পরিবেশটাকে নষ্ট করছে। এই ঐক্যফ্রন্টের চালিকা শক্তি হচ্ছে বিএনপি এবং এই ঐক্যফ্রন্টের সকল কর্মকাণ্ডের নির্দেশনা আসছে লন্ডন থেকে।
সরকার বিভিন্ন কলাকৌশল অবলম্বন করে নির্বাচনের ফলাফলকে প্রভাবিত করার অপচেষ্টা করছে বলে মন্তব্য করেছেন এলডিপির সভাপতি ও ২০ দলীয় জোটের সমন্বয়ক অলি আহমেদ। সকালে বনানীতে দলের নেতাকর্মীদের নিয়ে এক সংবাদ সম্মেলনে তিনি এ মন্তব্য করেন। অলি আহমেদ বলেন, বর্তমান নির্বাচন কমিশনের সব আচরণ প্রশ্নবিদ্ধ।
জনগণের পিঠ দেওয়ালে ঠেকে গেছে। আমরা মনে করি এই অবস্থা থেকে উত্তরণের জন্য জাতি, ধর্ম, দলমত নির্বিশেষে সকলকে ঐক্যবদ্ধ হতে হবে। সরকার কলাকৌশল অবলম্বন করে নির্বাচনের ফলকে প্রভাবান্বিত করার জন্য অপচেষ্টায় লিপ্ত এবং তাদের এই দূরভিসন্ধি বাস্তবায়নের জন্য সাবেক অনেক সচিবকে বিভিন্ন প্রকল্প পরিদর্শনের নামে তাদের উপদেষ্টা হিসাবে নিয়োগ দেওয়া হয়েছে।
এক সপ্তাহের মধ্যে জাতীয় ঐক্যফ্রন্টের নির্বাচনী ইশতেহার চূড়ান্ত করা হবে বলে জানিয়েছেন জোটের ইশতেহার বিষয়ক কমিটির প্রধান ডক্টর জাফরুল্লাহ চৌধুরী। ইশতেহারে সুশাসন, ন্যায় বিচার, বাক স্বাধীনতা, কৃষি পণ্যের ন্যায্য মূল্য নির্ধারণ ও কর্মসংস্থান সৃষ্টির ওপর জোর দেয়া হবে বলে জানান তিনি। সকালে রাজধানীর ধানমন্ডির গণস্বাস্থ্য কেন্দ্র হাসপাতালের সেমিনার কক্ষে ইশতেহার কমিটির বৈঠকে যোগ দিয়ে সাংবাদিকদের এ তথ্য জানান ডক্টর জাফরুল্লাহ। এতে উপস্থিত ছিলেন গণফোরাম নেতা ও ম শফিকুল্লাহ ও বিএনপি পন্থী সাংবাদিক মাহফুজুল্লাহ। ইশতেহার তৈরি করার পর অনুমোদনের জন্য জাতীয় ঐক্যফ্রন্টের স্টিয়ারিং কমিটিতে উপস্থাপন করা হবে বলেও জানানো হয়।
কথা বলতে দিতে হবে, মানুষকে সংবাদ প্রকাশ করতে দিতে হবে। আমাকে এই যে তারপরে আইনের সংস্কার দরকার, কর্মসংস্থান দরকার, বিশেষত শিক্ষিত মানুষের ইয়াঙ্গার ছেলে মেয়েদের কর্মসংস্থান দরকার, দেশের মেরামত দরকার, যেটা ছাত্র বলছে গাড়ি ঘোড়াতে চলে না, কৃষকের তার ন্যায্য মূল্য পাচ্ছে না। আমরা এক সপ্তাহ মধ্যে ছাপিয়ে ফেলতে চাই, এটা করে তারপরে স্টিয়ারিং কমিটিকে দিয়ে পাস করাতে হবে।
জাতীয় সংসদ নির্বাচন সামনে রেখে ইশতেহার প্রণয়নের কাজ করছে রাজনৈতিক দলগুলো। ভোটারদের প্রত্যাশা, ইশতেহারে উঠে আসবে তাদের দাবি দেওয়া। আজ থাকছে যশোরের সাধারণ মানুষের প্রত্যাশার কথা।
আগামী নির্বাচনে যশোরে প্রধান ইস্যু হয়ে দাঁড়াবে অর্থনৈতিক অঞ্চল প্রতিষ্ঠার অঙ্গীকার। ভবদহের জলাবদ্ধতার স্থায়ী সমাধান, বেনাপোল বন্দর সম্প্রসারণ, যোগাযোগ খাতের উন্নয়ন ও যশোর বিভাগ ঘোষণার দাবিও ভোটারদের। বিমানবন্দর ও স্টেডিয়ামকে আন্তর্জাতিক মানে রূপান্তরের প্রতিশ্রুতিও গুরুত্ব পাবে ভোটের মাঠে।
সময় সংবাদে আরো থাকছে, নির্বাচন ঘিরে নওগাঁয় জেএমবি ও সর্বহারা বাহিনীর সদস্যদের আবারও সংগঠিত হওয়ার আশঙ্কা। প্রশাসনের সহায়তা চান জনপ্রতিনিধিরা, নজরদারির আশ্বাস।
ভিগো ইলেকট্রিক কন্ডুইট পাইপ।
মার্কিন ডলার। দেশের সম্ভাবনাময় এই খাতে বিদেশি বিনিয়োগকারীদের আকৃষ্ট করতে রাজধানীতে পর্দা উঠল আন্তর্জাতিক প্রদর্শনী।